Tam Fam in the house, and we're answering some of the burning questions that have been sent in to our show. People have asked for advice, so we're calling this hour Dear Tamron. Our next guest and friend of our show, Tessa Bailey, is no stranger to the world of dating and romance. In fact, she's a 7-time New York Times best-selling author, and Time Magazine has named her 2021 novel, It Happened One Summer, as one of the 50 best romance novels to read right now. Take a look at the last time Tessa was on the show. When you're writing, you don't want to create stereotypical men. You want it to have this layered experience with them as well.
Yeah, I want them to show that they're listening.
Yeah.
I think primarily that they're listening to what their partner is saying to them and taking it into account into their actions.
Wow.
And then like that translates in the book. That's the romance. It's not always like the sweeping like hot air balloon moment. It's like, oh, he remembered something that she said 27 chapters ago and brought it full circle. And that's so satisfying to a woman that a man's listening.
Oh. We're agreeing in that. Tam Fam, Tessa is here. Welcome her back to the show. So good to see you.
Thank you. Good to be here.
All right. Tessa, we have a couple of questions. I want to point out to the audience, I did not read these questions in advance because I wanted to have an authentic reaction, just as you. And in the commercial break, I did glance. Brace yourself. Okay, here we go. Dear Tamron, I've been with this new guy for 6 months, and it's been going really great. He's super nice, no red flags, has older sisters. I feel like I finally found a good guy. When it finally came time to meet his friends, my jaw dropped. I soon realized that I was dating the least good-looking guy of the group. That's what I said. After a couple of drinks, it also became clear that to me that one of his friends shared more than just good looks, and I can't stop thinking about it. How do I end things with my current guy to try to date his friend? Tessa.
Yes.
What's your take?
I mean, I guess the simple answer is you don't.
Yeah, right, you don't. You don't.
You don't. I mean, as a romance author, I mean, my characters will make mistakes. There wouldn't be a book without, you know, there wouldn't be a plot if the characters didn't make a bad decision once in a while, but I think this person is headed towards a really bad decision. You don't want to be the one to come between this friend group and break it up. And, you know, like if this guy was great for 6 months and
no red flags
and everything was going well, like, I think it shows like a little bit of like maybe you're not using your objectivity. You're not making good decisions.
Yeah, because also guess what? There's always going to be someone more good looking than the next person. That's why they say the grass is greener. Yeah. I mean, you're going to always, but why do that to yourself?
And let's say you do end up dating this other friend. If he's the kind of guy that would betray his friend, he's going to betray you too.
Right.
Yeah.
And meanwhile, we don't know if the other friend is really interested. She said, I think. What if you leave this nice guy and then the other friend's like, you had the wrong impression?
Well, the odds are if you were paying more attention to his friend than him, they've already talked about it with each other.
Oh, well, that part. Look at Tessa coming in hot. Okay, I want to read a viral story. 33-year-old anonymous woman asking the internet on the popular Reddit page, am I the bleep? Asking, am I the bleep for canceling trip with my boyfriend when his ex-wife decided to join? In the viral post she shared, she and her boyfriend of 5 years each have daughters from previous relationships. Co-parenting was going perfectly until her boyfriend's ex-wife invited herself to a family Disney trip. Do you know how much they're claiming? It's a once-in-a-lifetime experience.
Yeah.
So, but here's the deal. She took her daughter to Disneyland just 2 years ago. Tessa is canceling the trip with her boyfriend. She's canceling the whole trip because the ex wants to come.
Yeah, like
What? There's a split? You would?
Yeah.
Okay, I have to go rogue on this show. Give me the microphone. I got to go up here. All right, Tessa's standing here. So we have a split audience. I'm feeling very Donahue right now. Okay, so you said, who said don't go on the trip? You, okay, come on, you're closest to me. Test 1, 2. Why not go on, why cancel the trip?
Because three's a crowd.
Oh, three's a crowd. I must be too sentimental. I figure if that's your ex.
Well, then they can have their own vacation with their child. I believe in co-parenting. I was divorced.
Yeah.
We did that. But we don't need to go on vacation yet. That's a bit much.
Okay, well, thank you. It's hot and spicy up here. Tessa, I'm coming back. What's your take on it?
Yeah,
This is a very modern problem.
It's a no for me.
It's a no.
No.
Yeah.
No. And I read that this ex-wife had been also she'd been calling for non-child related issues for years. And I think that's why it's so important to establish boundaries early, because she's let it get to this point, and she's got to put her foot down.
All right, you all have officially changed my mind, because at first I thought, well, okay, you guys can go but get your own trip to Disney, ma'am. All right, Tessa Bailey, thank you to our audience. We're gonna be right back. Oh, and by the way, Tessa's new book, Dream Girl Drama, out February. Follow her on TikTok at author Tessa Bailey.